Now, golf is often considered a gentleman's game. Now, since the inception of Saudi-funded LIV Golf League, though, the gentlemen in it have turned rather ungentlemanly. LIV Golf, launched in 2022, is being spearheaded by former world number one and two-time major champion Greg Norman. Some of the biggest names have since then dumped the Professional Golfers Association or the PGA to move over, clearly enticed by the massive payouts offered by LIV, like Phil Mickelson, Bryson DeChambeau. When such seasoned players in fact switched allegiance, it sparked bitter sentiments, especially among traditionalists who were part of the golf legacy. They thought it's an attack to the classical game. LIV has a starkly different business model, allowing golfers to gain more financially. For example, none of the PGA tournaments offer appearance money to the golfers, but the Saudi-backed league LIV, on the other hand, guarantees it. Some PGA Tour veterans like Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy have stayed loyal so far and have turned down offers repeatedly from LIV. So PGA now has come up with a way to reward its loyalists, and this seems to be having another party showing interest as well. Take a look.
The battle between Saudi Arabia's LIV Golf and PGA Golf has taken on a fresh turn. Here's the lowdown. The PGA, or Professional Golfers Association, has struck a new lucrative deal. A conglomerate of high-profile US-based sports team owners named the Strategist Sports Group will invest a staggering $3 billion in PGA. Out of the $3 billion, $1.5 billion will be used to create a profit entity that's called the PGA Tour Enterprises. This new venture will allow US-based circuit players to own equity worth over $1.5 billion collectively. So, in simple words, pro golfers will be part owners holding stakes in this new profit firm. Around 200 PGA Tour players will be offered this opportunity, and equity will be based on parameters like career achievements and future participation. This major deal will give PGA the ability to make golf more rewarding for players, fans, and partners. And the other $1.5 billion will go towards other PGA Tour businesses. Until now, the PGA has functioned on a non-profit basis, without any sort of external investments being brought into the tour. This new partnership is expected to generate more revenue, enhance the growth of golf across the world, and will reward players like Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods, who chose to not join the Saudi-backed LIV Golf, its biggest competitor. Jay Moynihan, who is PGA's tour commissioner and will serve as the CEO of this new profit company, said,
"Today marks an important moment for the PGA Tour and fans of golf across the world. By making the PGA Tour members owners of their league, we strengthen collective investment of our players in the success of the PGA Tour."
Here's what this deal can potentially do, though. It can open the floodgates and get others to potentially want to invest. And by others, we primarily mean the rich and very able Saudi Public Investment Fund. Yes, the very firm that's backing and funding the competition, LIV Golf. The Saudi PIF seems to have definitely shown interest, as indicated in this statement by the PGA Tour. The transaction allows for a co-investment from the Public Investment Fund in the future, subject to all necessary regulatory approvals. Both parties are working towards an ultimate agreement. SSG has consented to an investment by PIF, subject to any necessary regulatory review and approvals. This is huge. When LIV Golf and Saudi Arabia took its stand, everyone felt this was a move to try and kill the source of the competition, the PGA, and get everyone to gravitate towards LIV eventually. But this move implicitly shows how Saudi PIF sees the bigger picture. They want their finger in every pie. That only means more investment and more ownership in multiple sporting properties, adding on to the multiple sporting disciplines that the country is already venturing into. There is still a while away for this partnership between Saudi PIF and the PGA Tour to materialize. Until that happens, LIV and PGA will tee off in their respective lanes, and players will continue to compete in both LIV and PGA golf tours. This new deal secured by the PGA will give it some security, and moreover, keep it relevant in an ever-changing golf landscape. In the past 2 years, several top golfers have been lured by lucrative offers given by the Saudi-funded LIV Golf. PGA's new deal will give them a sense of security and keep them rooted. When LIV Golf broke into the circuit in 2022, PGA's most seasoned faces raised doubts over its concept and how it damaged the reputation of the gentleman's game. To everybody's surprise, Rory McIlroy, who's been a vehement critic of LIV, has now taken a U-turn, saying that players should have the liberty to join whichever tour they want to. This after the new deal emerging. Let's just say that money does all the talking.